In a rare event of confession, Imran Khan, the Pakistani Prime Minister, admitted that about 30 to 40,000 terrorists are currently operating in Pakistan. While addressing a gathering in the Capitol Hill of Washington, Prime Minister Khan also acknowledged the fact that Pakistan-based terrorist groups are still fighting in Kashmir, and its biggest evidence is Jaish-e-Mohammad, which executed the Pulwama attack in February this year. A report. Imran Khan, in his maiden visit to the United States as a Prime Minister, made a well-programmed revelation about the presence of around 40 terrorist groups in Pakistan. The admission made in the United States by Imran Khan is a neatly planned strategy, as Khan is making desperate attempts to receive monetary grants from developed nations. Imran Khan's confession is being viewed as Pakistan's new theatrics because the country's leadership is well aware of the fact that a positive image of Pakistan would certainly advance its chances of getting bailout packages from the United States. In his address to the Capitol Hill gathering in the US, Khan said that,
"I blame my government. We did not tell the US exactly the truth on the ground. There were 40 different militant groups operating within Pakistan. So Pakistan went through a period where people like us were worried about could we survive it."
He is trying to reach out to the US administration and to the US people, as well as to the US think tank community and the US legislators, the congressmen, senators and others, and trying to tell them that he is an honest person with integrity, and that is why he is coming out with all these details, that there are 30 to 40,000 terrorists in Pakistan. And he feels that by making this statement and the fact that he is going to act against them, he will be able to win the trust of all these people, and they will be supportive of Pakistan in terms of bringing it out of its economic difficulties.
Successive governments in Pakistan have developed a pattern of blaming each other for not being able to confront terrorism head-on, and Imran Khan also did nothing different this time. While addressing a Capitol Hill reception hosted by US Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, Imran Khan chose to discuss the country's internal political failures and tried his best to shed off his accountability on terrorism to other factors. Although Khan admitted Jaish-e-Mohammad's role in the dastardly attack on Indian parliamentary personnel in February, he spoke unashamedly of group's origin in India, which in reality has been sheltered and harbored by his own army generals.
After President Trump made a few statements about saying that Prime Minister Modi tried to ask him if he could mediate on Kashmir, which has been completely denied by the government of India. And at that point, Imran Khan tried to explain to President Trump that the Pulwama attack, which caused the Balakot attack after that, was engineered and done by an Indian. And he tried to therefore say that Jaish-e-Mohammed took the credit. He made a big blunder because all the help, all the RDX, all the weapons, all the instigation, all the funds come from Jaish-e-Mohammed. I hope somebody in the Pentagon and in the State Department will explain to President Trump what exactly bloomer Imran Khan made by admitting that Jaish-e-Mohammed has been the terrorist organization, which also did the 26/11, and America is demanding action after the 26/11 attacks in Mumbai. Big bloomer by Prime Minister Imran Khan.
The confession by Pakistani Prime Minister is certainly going to put the country in big-time trouble, as India is considering making the remarks as part of its submission ahead of the next meeting in October of the International Terror Financing Watchdog. Indian government sources pointed out that the number given by Mr. Khan were considerably higher than those submitted by Pakistan at the FATF.
When India is taking this self-confession statement of Pakistan Prime Minister and taking it to FATF, I think this will have a huge impact on them. I think the FATF should really look at the situation on the ground. He is accepting that there are 40 terrorist groups, that there are 30 to 40,000 terrorists and militants in Pakistan, and they should demand that if Pakistan wants to get out of FATF and be designated as a normal country, then it should take action, it should provide credible, irreversible and verifiable action against these terrorist elements.
India was swift to take response on the statement issued by Imran Khan, and thus it demands that since Pakistan has now formally accepted the existence of terror groups in its territory and the POK, therefore, the country should take immediate and conclusive action against these pro-terror elements.
Since the Prime Minister has acknowledged the presence of training camps, he has acknowledged the presence of the fact that terrorists are being trained and being sent to Kashmir to fight. It is time for them, and this is something which we have demanded time and again, that it is time for them now to take credible and irreversible action against the terror camps which exist in the areas which are under the control of Pakistan. They should make sure that the safe havens and sanctuaries which are existing in Pakistan should be neutralized. We feel that half-hearted steps to please the international community, which is meant for the consumption of certain people, won't do.
Pakistan has a long history of living in denial when it comes to admitting about the presence of terror groups in the country and the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. But the latest confession by the country's premier authority is a result of the intense pressure that is being laid on Pakistan from all over the world to launch substantial counter-terrorism action against the terrorists functioning from its land.